surprise. A little late this morning, guys, but I told you we're gonna try to swap up the format. I got a new doggy in. Her name's Olive. She's all over the place. She doesn't know much, and she's got a lot of energy. Hi, Jules. Thank you for joining, everybody. We're live. I'm a little late because I'm doing a different format today. I'm gonna show you day one protocols with Olive, who got here yesterday. I'm taking her out and doing a session, just a quick little session, a quick little live with you guys on the day one protocols. I'm gonna repeat it with her. Hi. She's very pretty. Let me see if you guys can see her real quick. Can't turn this around? Yes, I can. Okay. Hi. She's very excitable. She likes belly rubs. And we start with recall. This is how we condition them to the Ecollar. One of the ways that I start is with the recall. Okay? Hi, baby girl. All right, Olive. Let's show them how we do it. So, as I said, here's the door that I open. Here's the training room. Open this door. It goes out to a fenced-in yard. This is how we start the recall. From rep 1. Okay? This isn't her first rep because she did it yesterday. But this is, she only did a little bit yesterday. Like 2 reps down here. So, it doesn't take long. You can watch the video on Facebook. We start down here, and then we go upstairs, and we go outside, and do recall day 1, and kennel protocols on day 1 to condition the dog. Okay? Here we go. You let them out. Good girl. Let her do her thing. And then I shut the door. I'm not sure how the audio is. It's kind of noisy in this room, but I got a headset on. And then I shut the door and I watch him through here. Of course, she's over here. She's just sitting there. But whatever they do, I let them get away from the door, right? And then if it's their first time, they hear the beep, beep, beep. Turn this to something like a 10. Something I know she feels. This is a dirty remote because this is the remote I use every day. And then, right? That's what I'm gonna keep doing until I see her. I'm gonna roll up the numbers a little bit. Here she is. Good girl. And look, I'm gonna hit it again. Break. Now, that's how I do the teaching the tone recall. Just like that. I let them out because they're going to recall to you because they assume you're letting them out for a potty break. So they pick up on that's what the sound means really, really quick. You don't have to do a whole lot of reps of that. And then I'll let her hang out in this room after I do a couple of those, and I'll open up the other doors, let her go into other rooms and start recalling her back to me. Beep, stim, until she comes back to me. Now notice that she's sitting. If you go watch yesterday's video, she was not sitting when she came to me. It's just like how I described to you guys. She comes to me, and then I give her a pat on the head. She walks away. I go beep, beep, stim, stim. She turns around. She comes to me. I say, good girl. She walks away. She watched the video on Facebook. She does it like 5 times, and then she stays here, whines out of frustration, and then sits. And then I pet her. And then I say, break, and she learns that's when she can go, right? Watch yesterday's video on Facebook of her session. Her name's Olive, so you can go check that out. And you're going to see, she didn't know tone recall when she came in. You're going to see me start with that right there, the yard. You're going to see me do that. The video isn't up yet, Julie. Thank you for watching. It'll be up tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow's video. Maybe we can even try to remind you guys again tomorrow. But if you look tomorrow, you're going to see Olive doing this. Day 1, she doesn't know anything. She's not conditioned on the e-collar. She learns recall first, like I just showed you, letting her out in the yard, recalling her in. And then we take her out front, and we do more recall without a fence to generalize it, all on day 1. And then we take her downstairs and do kennel protocols. All right, so this is how we start. Now watch what we got. She's on day 2. She just got here. Watch what we got, okay? Let her in a room, and then see if she knows what this means. Turn that down a little bit. Okay, look, this isn't bad. Good girl, day 2, that's not bad. We can build on that, right? We can get that to be a solid stay and get the state of mind better and all that. Good girl. Break. That's my lady girl. Good job, Olive. Nice work, you pretty girl. Okay, So you can see she knows that it means to come back to me. Right? This is how I'll start. And then once it's session 1, I just met the dog. We got this rocking. I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. Then we go outside. We go right out front, which I can't bring you because then we won't be able to be live because I'll lose Wi-Fi as soon as I leave the house. So you have to go over and you have to watch our YouTube videos and our Facebook videos. Watch Olive. Olive's day 1. It's very typical of everybody's day 1 here. And that's how I do it. And they learn that beep recall. The reason why I'm so excited about this is because I trained for many years doing recall, not doing the tone recall. And it took a lot to get a dog to learn to recall reliably. This tone recall cuts the time in half and it makes it easier on the dog to understand. So now what surprised me about her is she's chilling. This isn't like her yesterday. She was all over the place. So good girl. We're already making progress. Break. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let her upstairs and do a little bit more with you guys because we can at least hang around the house together. Maybe I'll start showing you how I teach place. See, I'm just letting her run around right now, you see, because she's going to get tightened up as the board and train goes along. But right now, I'm just getting opportunities to recall, like right here. Good girl, because that's my dog over there. Now look, correction. Correction. You seeing it? Look. You see? I don't let her leave the conversation after the recall. Now I'm just sitting here. But she can't go over there without getting recalled again. See, her attention's not on me, it's on outside. Frustrated. Frustrated. Because I keep recalling. Look. Olive. Break. That's my girl. That's my girl. Now this dog's crazy. That's why she's here. She's here because this is her regular. This is probably her calm. She's pretty crazy. So we're going to get this recall really good, and then we're going to turn this into heel. I really wish I could show you guys live how to do that, but we lose connection when I go outside, so you have to watch the Facebook videos. Okay? You'll see her go from learning this recall, and in a few more days, learning heel from the recall. Okay? And also stay commands. She wants to go outside. That's what she's whining about. Look, let her go. Let her go there. Come on. I don't usually do it in the house this much, but for your guys' sake, you know? And then the position, I don't stop moving until the position's right. Sorry for getting camera sick. Or motion sickness from this camera work. Okay? Now we'll get to the state of mind stuff and all that. That's a different part of it. But this is how we start the recall. So that I know I can at least get the dog here. Even if they don't want to be here, I can get them here and then we can start talking. Right, young lady? Good girl. See, it's a little weird when I'm talking to the camera. I know. Okay? Olive. Break. Good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're crazy. You're crazy. Okay? Tone recall on the Ecollar. That's how I do it. Also, to get her to understand me on the Ecollar and punishment, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that too. I'm going to go after energy a little bit. I'm going to have to put you on a tripod. I think so. Good morning. She wants to be everywhere and is not in the moment. That is very true. Funny because yesterday when she was outside, she wanted to come inside. Yes. And that's it. And now she's whining. Look, she's whining just for the next activity. This is all going to go away with the training program. She's going to be in the moment and calm and all that. Good morning, Edwin. How do you introduce the word come once they know the tone? Really good question. So now what I'll do, and I usually do this outside, now what I'll do is I'll say, so the way it works is the sound that you want to mean the beep is you're going to put it first. You're going to put it before the beep, right? So you're going to say come. The dog's going to say, I don't know what that means. Then you're going to beep, and then you're going to say come again, right? So then the word ends up taking the meaning of the stim, okay? And it doesn't take very long. They learn both. They learn both very quick, okay? So I want to put you on a tripod here. Bear with me. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to disagree with her just so she can learn I can correct on it too over a resource. I'm not going to get too crazy on the live. I'll use like a squeaky ball or something if I can get some interest. Or if that doesn't work, I'll go after energy. But I know I need to have a conversation with her to teach her my disagreement sound and then the e-collar correction being me. That's the next step. So we do recall and that. And then after I get that, guys, then I'm going to be able to teach a stay. Is this going to go sideways? Hey, let me know if this is working for you guys. It's sideways. Does that not work on your screen? Does that put you guys sideways? Does that put me sideways? Or are you guys still seeing it straight up and down? Okay, somebody let me know if I'm sideways or not. Hi, honey. Hello. Turn your phone. Thank you, Mama. Sideways. I'm gonna try to get this on this thing. I need both my hands to do this. Training session is my problem. All right, I'm gonna try it in my hands then. I'm gonna try hanging on to it. So, one thing you're gonna miss because I'm hanging on to the phone is that when I go to correct her normally, I would snap at her like that and then correct on the e-collar. So she has a visual and a sound, okay? We can turn our phones, no worries. Oh, okay, K-Grams, cool. Okay, cool. You guys are cool. Thanks for bearing with me and teaching me stuff. I'll get to your questions afterwards too. All right, cool, guys. And listen, I'll get better at doing this as I do it more. You guys know this isn't really what I do. Okay. Now that I'm on the headset, I think I can throw you guys up here. And she's up. She is like right up my ass right now. Let me see how that works. Come on down here, honey. I'm gonna put you guys in the room. We'll go right here. Hopefully she doesn't knock you down or anything like that. All right, thanks for being patient. Okay, we got plenty of stuff there. She's all the way upstairs, so I'm gonna recall her. That's a beep on the collar. Here she comes. Okay, good. Great. So I gotta teach her that I wanna calm her down with the sensation that's on the e-collar, okay? So, crazy or something. I can feel some interest. Not a whole lot of interest there in that. So I want to set up a conversation that makes sense to her. Either I disagree with something she does wrong, which she's not really doing anything wrong right now, or if I can't get her to make a big boo-boo, like jump on me or something like that, then I will knock on the door and state that somebody's here. Hopefully she gets excited and I can disagree with that. Also, I like to bring in another dog, and if she starts to get really up in that dog's business, I can then correct and claim that dog. Something to give me status and let her know that I'm looking to calm her energy down. I can disagree with it, and when I do, it's going to feel like the sensation of the e-collar, so she understands that's me. Okay, so the whole goal is to start calming her down. That's not terrible, but it's not clear enough for me. I'm going to go grab a dog and you can use that conversation. So some dogs, when I knock on the door, they go crazy. They bark and stuff, and then I can have a reason to go after that calm behavior that's going to make sense to them. She's not really that bad, and she's always crazy, so she's not going to know I'm talking about her energy. So I think I'm going to go grab another dog, bring it into the room. She's going to go up on that dog. I'm going to disagree with her going around the dog. And that'll give me a way to enter the conversation, telling her to calm down. She'll understand why, it'll make sense to her, and then that'll get her to understand that this is me, okay? So let me go grab Izzy. She's not in that room. She's in the other room. It's gonna happen pretty quick, guys. So every time I'm shushing and snapping, she's feeling stim on the collar. Okay, that put her into a sit. I like that. I reward that sit by leaving her alone. I'm not disagreeing with her anymore. I'm over here interacting with Izzy. Hi, Izzy. Hi, Izzy. And I'm telling her not to be part of the situation, right? And I'm sending her away. But every time I disagree with her, I look at her, I snap, I shush, and she feels the sensation on the Ecollar. So she's starting to get that that's me. Now this is day 2, so she's getting it a lot quicker than yesterday. Because yesterday she had to click that that was me. She said, oh, that sensation's him on day 1. I did a session with her, just typical day 1 stuff. You'll find it on Facebook tomorrow. Now look, right? Now she's laying down. That's good, respectful girl. That's good, now I'm gonna let her know that. That's the first time I got calm behavior from this dog since she got here, so I'm rewarding that. So she's gonna start to understand. With me, when I correct you, if you do that, that's what I like. That's what I like. If I tell you I don't like something, if you do that afterwards, we're in good business. Because if you're excited and I correct you and you do that, that's going to be right. If you're jumping and I correct you and you do that, that's going to be right. Right? So after you get corrected, just relax and you're going to make me very happy. Now she's not in a command, so let's remember that too. Isba. I'm just telling her not to go near Izzy just so I can have a reason, so I can have a resource to disagree with that she understands, so that I can tell her my language, tell her how I disagree, and that that's me, and the Ecollar is me, good girl. It happened quick, but I snapped at her with eye contact, and just as I was snapping, she felt the Ecollar stick. Okay? So look, now I'm pairing my sound with it to create relaxation. Good. All because of the context of the first time she was introduced to it. Now she's assuming that's what it means, okay? So associations are powerful. Good girl. Now she knows I like that. And she gave me a little tail wag, good, but she's being a chilled out version of herself, which is what I like. So I want to know that if I look at you and I shush, and then tap on the E-collar, you do that, I'm going to let you know that's what I like. But I'm not looking for a belly rub. She's infamous for coming over and trying to turn this into play. I want to let her know, you're working right now, I like what you're doing right now, this is nice. Thank you. Okay? So she's starting to get the beginning steps of calm on command. Okay? She relaxed her body, she's holding still. Break. Yes, that's right. Let's have some fun. Come on out for a minute. Come on. Okay? And then we'll let them outside. Because that breaks up the session and lets them forget about it for a second. Okay? And then we come back in. So she's just starting to get the understanding that this is me. I can shush, I can disagree around resources. And that's going to become extremely helpful later on down the road. But she's going to understand that this device, paired with the recall already means come to me, so the stim's meaning to come to me. And now it's meaning my way of correcting. And my correcting also infers that you calm down. So she's learning all of that, right? And then when we get to teaching the commands, then it's easy peasy. I've already got a recall, I already have respect and trust and being able to calm her brain down so she can take information. It'll be easy peasy. Okay? Good. 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 Yes, this is a nice level of energy right now. This is good. It's not perfect, but it's lower. Good. Okay, let's try another doggy. Let's add another doggy in the mix. Come on. This is Sparkles. Hi. Hello. Alright, so she's not even, she gets it, right? Good girl. Yeah. And remember, when I'm with these dogs, I gotta be like a dog too, so I can stand up for her and take the energy down around her. Alright, break. Come on, let's go. Okay? Just a little conversation this morning. You take this conversation and you put her away and you take her out and do something else, probably like outside stuff, a walk. Get that walk rocking. I'm sure her walk is horrible. So we'll be doing that too. But I just wanted to show you, it ain't that hard to get a dog to understand that this e-collar is coming from you. Most dogs, it's not that difficult. Some dogs, it is difficult. Okay? If there's any questions, I'll be checking them now. And also, let me know what else you guys want to see. Remember, I'm probably restricted with these lives to indoor stuff, which most of my training is done outside, if not all of it. So, yeah, most of it. But day 2, Olive, learning recall already. Watch her response when she hears that beep. She says, oh, here I come. And look, this is my feet. She follows my feet, right? Good girl. Break. Nice work. And then what we'll do from there, guys, we'll start working on the sit stay. I'll start getting her to stay. Because if I got a recall and a stay command, then the rest is just going to fall together very easily. So if I can get a nice recall and a nice stay command, we turn that sit into a down. We teach place. We turn that recall into, we leverage the recall into teach and heal. And you got the program. Okay? All right, guys. Break. Good girl, sweetie. We are using a double unit. We use a double unit on every dog that's new just so we can have stim on both sides because it makes a difference to me. I got a lot less scratching at one side. I got a lot less of focusing on the collar and a lot more just low levels and steady. Okay? And plus, if you need the heavier levels for certain dogs, you have them. All right? So that's recall day 1. I'll let them out to this yard. I recall them back in. They learn that beep means to come to my feet. Then I bring them outside immediately afterwards. Continue to reinforce that. And then here's day 2. I repeated it. Really simple for her. Now she needs to learn something new, which I would say would be the walk. All right? And I can't do that inside. Right, young lady? Where are you? Thank you, Olive, for helping out and it being a demo dog today. Good girl. Day 2 came from where'd you come from? LA? Yeah, I think so. I think she came from Cali. You good girl. Pretty girl. We're going to get her off-leash trained and, really tight training so that she can live a good life. They want to be able to take her everywhere. She's a little crazy, but as you can see, look, she has this calm side. So I'm going to really just let her know that that's what I want you to carry all the time now, unless somebody offers you to go crazy, to reserve that craziness for those times that it's playtime. Okay? And that'll make her life a lot less stressful for the owners. Okay, guys. Let's go. All right, thanks for joining, guys. It really is, like, I know I talk about it like it's all fancy and stuff, but the truth is, it's really not that difficult once you see it done. Good, you see? Okay. Now we got some cleaning up to do. Look, because it's not right. So I just keep asking. Look, it's not right. Good girl. That one's right. Good girl. That's the right one. All the attention. That's when we stop. Okay. Now I haven't even done sit with her. She's just offering it. You know. Now she's offering all the time. I'll start asking for sit. Start doing that and all that good stuff. Hey, Olive. Break. Good girl. All right, guys. Really appreciate you joining in today. Sorry I was late. I was trying to figure out how to show this. I had a new dog in. It was like, I'm not, when's the next time I'm going to get a new dog in? It'll be over a month from now because we have a vacation after Olive goes home. So this is day 2, so it's not always smooth the first rep. Sometimes they really are looking to figure out what to do with it. But as soon as I open that door and I say their name and give them some suggestion to come in, they come running in every time. And that's how they get their first introduction to the recall. And it just sticks. All right, guys. Appreciate your time. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember to leave in the comments the kind of stuff you want to see.